na me adomboko
yɛda nyankopɔn ase na watwetwa mu no ɔne asantema polisifoɔ nkanka wɔn krabata ɛhwɛ ɛkwan so jojo yakwante pɔn so no edi nkɔmɔ ɛbɔ mutu anamo bi ehu pragea ne abobo yɛ dodoɔ na wo musa ɛka mu exercise no emiti wo expectation
yo me da chairman no akifo na and the premium no me MTT before nothing. Na my father, company for one of the Pragiani Buja Association, and so I say, again at the buy, or Manga Cassie, especially MTT before my legama up to now. Actually, Abubuya and Pragiano, every day. Now, I'm going to open my business for Dinfobi. And not see me now my wife and now I told you finally. She went to brewery traffic light down red I saw in here you now will be a party. Now Pragia back I just everything. So I had to move it and go and cross the driver's window. Yes, all reverse it. That's what reverse it. So I report to Mama as complete for someone. On the walk up Pragia, number M20ES 7932. And then let's look at Amity Social Pragia. You see, if you know I almost say for a bedroom. Fair the Lumina, the man to come. Or Mujan say never acquire man of support, both of them do it again. I said, Moya must have the Timon. Moya must have the Timon. And it's so far, maybe, yeah. The only say, I did the whole year, you want a while, when young Kophobia, or more bias for them. And I said, what and so on. Meaning, I don't know how many lines is in jail. All of a sudden, number not so active. Number now, I'm cool watching. Meaning, if you're my party with you, I'm not a do not please for to cheer, no nama, numbers number for more. I can't tell. But another game on it. And I game watching it. And just teach before. What we boomerang to be our much of copying on the Yankee. I was a walk up would be mara for the castle. And I shall California different. So car will also this will come to also this. Both of when you are Moranco. On a project for your Moranco. That's so far, so good.
Right. It has a pa. Mawokrata and they regional coordinating council no and so Ediaba Bontian, Etre, a choir, Yeba Faso, Nayi, Jerifobi, and so a free Miami or Motina and Shisha, near Sisia, a by person, ye, a war, you Kumasiamant, as Antamantamino, and Ganka Kumasin Finfin, and so at me a coso. What am I saying at the same? Now, why more potting po and a crate, and you mo a dinkomo?
You with that. Any time I'm in for the top and the said, dear, I get for some slow. In my ear, so I'm coming. Every neighbor, and then it's more than any with you more. The moment are really a project now. Yeah, yes, it's too no. And the council team, I'm a citizen. Have a problem on my end that. Yes, so baby, dear mom. Yes, baby, I am paying punishment. And the plan baby and the three double papa. And really, the plan baby, I want you to buy so now that you never be papa. Atena. Yes, Rome. Few two of them, yes, and so much more also, and yes, so much more. I found too much of the a higher commercial and trading center will be in your mind, even throughout the public and only my way. Now, me, I didn't hear the cat about it. The Bosom friend, Mobakaya, many more poor, echo, the country. Now, I should get to see now how to share that contract and also. And if I said, I was hearing you after the Vianney, I become with my money and nothing. And say a call risk course, no, and not being near my home, the Bazaar, on the other go, no, here no bear container, bear 500, no, the other go. You see, woman, and woman, a baby, and family hobby. and they need to use all the equipment, heavy equipment, of the member by the also the association, storing and also almost you know, make a big. And now, 300 containers are fire. I want to know baby the Google gun and tell. Well, we know baby a good course, no problem. Because time on the side of few race course and time on their back if you move in a problem. But they have to do that because another nominal baby for now they don't have the group of one go a child. Hemorrhage baby. You know, if you want to have a year the phone, a free baby or more. This kind of 7 years, not Casicano, Yavi Casicano Cono. Contractor no, then I just said, I'm true. Minimum, don't want to say, never too many. Not how much rooms, no, and 9. You know, I think it's 2 and 9, because baby, a woman in our come, I am put. And the friend woman said, almost the woman 2, you 1 and 2 4. Now, woman, that station is normal, something young. Why we prepared to move 3 and 4. Easy, I want to have 3 and 4 for no. Now, woman, money be 300 containers in the big. They are really not going to be a demo region, so and then we contract them. Then also a coffee for. But we say delay project now. They are really paying for the loan, the victim. I'm a problem with the loan. If you hold my demo, so there is one project, so engineer, yes, come says in the field. A copy of Kosiada, and I do. And you may know it. Will be any Yama. No, me or me, we are. And I did do, you know. What's your opinion? A contract and the shop. Now, what do you want more? The Indiana person is coming and somebody will be before. And there's a couple of years. Oh, they are going to shop this one now, Makubiana, or Makosebi. And then you say, no, you're not. You never know. No, my Julia, no, my Japan. I shall say, yes, there will be a more and why. Igaya DC and muscle because the Antigua, meaning your problem with Brian is over. Then I say, so to your KGT, a Dungo baby, our boy, and the Dunia, then, I no career. December on our battle, now may have problems at a warfare seat, no, now for 50 beyond the 100, none of them. I have no, I just say, do every cry now, can't no cry. And I'm saying, one man you could be, maybe I didn't know anyone man you could, yeah, a man you could for an empty. At once I knew your politics. You was a man of credit, yeah, but the truth is that there were problems I would be brief. There were integrity, is one. Fear, and if it's too into how no be brief. And it didn't drainage system, Bombay will feel too no more, and that corrects our problems now. You know, at least you know, about Kajitia, a honor area. Meaning, not the better in the fees, too. Into a throw, woman chapter, my normal corner. The queen, I mean, I have to also say this. To get the phone in your delivery. Don't go now, the phone don't go now. A Democrat, one more, and the attack, okay, and our more shop not on the woman, or more at Lomsika, and boy or my. And then get a better than a woman, I could come. Yes, so be a meaning that me now, baby, my woman had your own face. Now she a flow. Woman tells me my journal, for one, I am home, young mouth before we are one at a time, I could. That is the deal of the month of Montias. I am one. Now, a sentimental to like a pen. Yes, you get.
No contract and in command, Nancy, a proba, Deputy Minister of Local Government, the buyer, or the boy, and about the board, no. Are they still within time? Say, the Bian says, no, quite a biwa, a bright message, Madam Betty, you know, woman bet me every.
Oh, no, Queen, mean, in your no more of a year, not the other, the man to see now, get in there. or ye on more demand. The other Cotomami assurance, the Omunia land na. Even Bombay Juma, Eviania Najuna, Senior Bayo, Obina Juma within the time frame.
Of Amedasano pay. Thank you very much. Honorable Simon of MENSAH, the Ashanti Regional Minister. In Tebjerifoa, Muwo Zone 3 and 4. I want to be a cra, I kind of contractors, no, said okay, you know, and she said, if you know, coping Quasiada, Anaju, and I send a numerous S1, someone now a movie now, you know, in your own interest, I buy at me SCSC. Central market one amam na afemu kwatan ja hye ne sabi atache ne hye mo ankaza kwa na mo ho ebe ha mo yenti de yefre ene se mo bete empenifo ase na omosusu no atie mo asem na omatimi atu saa anamo no e de ma makacho se enne anope metena se ye Safo Raphael Patrick, Deputy National Test Coordinator, Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer hopeful, Deputy Regional Secretary Lawyer Kwame Adom Apia, and I have for Regional Chairman Kwabena OWUSU Secretary ana minimum trance na yedin komo fisabe kopim se nondu ebabe besa ko amano so na yabo enkomo biodie AC ewo Guinea beba chow twi kasa ene epiemu ewo amanfo nkroso and the reason behind utie mamena ochese nipa do na ewo Europe and susu se ene Ghana enchere mo ba ha be investment ewo ha nti no behia se ye kasa no wom su ebesua na omu ebete ase ebiu eno so de school feeding creators once again Matiasem de aban releases card from the finance ministry omode eba abetua moka eno so de no me ba cho ye bedi ehonko mampani abrobo de kopiem in the western region minim se ba shaba betimi abo me yenhwe de cross so hono bi nafi ibia phone lines no yasa koso akwakoye interview ba ko menu bi aka hom ansana mabega for ebejani me ya tena se edi enkomo ene Monday so de enche Ghana bamfo ombeba na menu mu so atena se edi enkomo ya hwe se mampeni aprobo na ebetimi ahwe de course in the western region ho eno de kwotu dwa se na me ya domo a yebe busumi we enkona we no na the nomination of MMDCs no and so aba
Abon station yazo chamo Wontumi station kana abori chamo Wontumi station abori chamo Wontumi station yasuma chamo Wontumi station the pam so comes out wumma station fairly.
All right, so 21st clinic your expert in theater but when I would pay and Tina was about to us one night to chon what ya unanti anwa bread was on nasi unani mo yedua but your odia and it's about court 21st clinic na umu akobwa etu ase e dia ma wo laboratory and scan services so no we be massage and machine treatment we be 21st continue and so word ya ne bia wo pebia uwem e wo maso ya and so wonsa be kan bi omo nkran dome every do market na enchen wo pe kuma se Alpha Radio chiwo na be home sunyane techiman goso sashi ane takwade obo to the first clinic home eya no muni nkomo 0540311311 0540311311 eno e to the first clinic ehwo asem na maka e de acho no IRBARD IBRAHIM e bia wabene e wo banbo mu me ba cho good morning
Oketechi empome
Adom oswe
Bibia Boko.
Surprised
And nano na dosu na meta.
Kafra. Are you surprised about the current happenings in Guinea?
I think Oheneba Meno Aka on a couple of occasions, the important role Yankasaya Mampe, His Excellency, Sesione, the chair of ECOWAS. Surprisingly, they mean bebre because the makeup of ECOWAS Amampeni Edano Sesena, and we have the Francophone bloc and we have the Anglophone bloc. And honestly, Oshe Amamai Edunuma make up this economic and political group actually the ECOWAS no. I'm a omofapim. Nkrokro France ebu omo pen in the past as colonies, and I been so in English or my and our Great Britain colonizing. But since His Excellency became chair of ECOWAS, me who say Anglophone West African countries, they have largely been politically stable. Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Liberia, the Gambia. But baby, a problem no any francophone bloc. I don't know. Okay, Mampenyi et make move be abra Mali asra for a two or more bank.
Yeah.
As a shrewd diplomat, I'll take diplomacy in international relations as Otonsa free cool leaders nankasa. So Mumra Ghana, or Mobile and so, or Mamuko home, and Jerry Rollins, I sabi, or what that experience, no, in Timampema or Moiko Hono, all in an effort, say, they can easily hand over to a civilian government. JJ Akabebi, within this year and so on, another coup has taken place in a francophone Mali. Then Guinea-Bissau also a francophone country. Omuka French. Omuku see the move I'm paying take here and say, Obefre ECOWAS paying for picking crimes or Momran crime for an extraordinary ECOWAS session. And I'll propose say to dissuade some of these soldiers from carrying out coups. Oyekua, yes, suspend the membership of ECOWAS immediately until they hand over at their civilian government. So Guinea for because Guinea no immune, Guinea-Bissau, and Guinea Kwame Nkrumah Ebwa or more, Guinea Conakry, or more and so NAC. And I believe that even though His Excellency is a French speaker, even though he understands diplomacy and international relations, and he had a renewal of mandate, say he should be the head of ECOWAS for the second time. I think moving forward, I was saying Nema Bakumi Nubi, I was saying yes, and about the francophone bloc of ECOWAS, the best strengthen or more political stability. Needy kind, or Heneba, and on a say, Oshe ECOWAS Charter now. A more principle of non-interference in the internal affairs of member states. And only say, even though Yajiyetum, say Amamaya Yawo West Africa, we will work together. But BB to see our or maybe more, me or my for mini who to me say mebosu. And I think it's a flawed premise to begin with. Because some of the nations are not able to put their act together. And to say, who say, hey, send a name because Papa already constitution no essay. You cannot do more than 2 terms. Why in 2 terms a week? Why amend the constitution no or any 3rd term? And nobody should tell you, say, there is danger looming. But because other governments or presidents within ECOWAS, they can't poke their noses into some internal affairs. You better trust a touch then ECOWAS response. And for me, it is a complete afterthought. So going forward, His Excellency with his current position, I think it wouldn't be out of place. Since our principle of non-interference, I said, there's no respect for human rights. There's no freedom of expression. Na BBC na ECOWAS are responding. I believe that we need to strengthen what we call the peer mechanism. So Mama no Adani to say cross-check and watchdogs. Say, hey, Burkina, say the name Koi. Ghana, you're doing somewhere and say I be prevent you. Oh, and now come your friend is saying Mali and Guinea. And now o mindful for send the name Koi, and say and a beboa. Almost a bit me actually near Koso or Ghana, a lot of mine, any other countries say, oh, yes, you're doing some when you say. But so be unfunny inside shiny them refilm and cash. Because you are violating one of the principles of the ECOWAS Charter. And anytime a coup takes place, especially in Francophone bloc, it encourages and emboldens other armies within the ECOWAS bloc to carry out a coup. And it has been very tumultuous for His Excellency as the chairperson of ECOWAS. It is unusual. So within a tenure of one chair of ECOWAS, 3 coups will take place. So what more can His Excellency do? He has put to bear his diplomatic experience, his understanding of international relations. But I think to solve the issue of rampant coups in West Africa, we should go beyond the branches and look at the root causes and deficiencies of the ECOWAS Charter Nankasa.
I don't know if personally you have identified some of these root causes. Guinea, within 2 terms, your person baby you are some of our leaders, African leaders, giving reason to these actions?
I think, sir, legitimately so. But there will be a time even duly elected civilian governments into me we are first term na asrafo atam to a topple government. And so I think already we have a history. Mr. Francophone bloc no problem no. Senegal, the time of Abdoulaye Wade, former president, and also so Chinchim constitution to do a 3rd term. Next door, Cote d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara. Why I say Laurent Gbagbo check? He tuna there so the buo minor. Why 2 terms recognized by the constitution? You should leave the stage while the applause is loudest. And also at Chinchim constitution he's doing his 3rd term. But ECOWAS say, don't interfere in the internal affairs of member states. What tells you, sir, Papaya watching Chim constitutional or 3rd term, the opposition is happy in Cote d'Ivoire, and therefore the army may not be influenced to do what has happened in Guinea-Conakry right now. And see, ama Cote d'Ivoire and so, coup akoso and ECOWAS are responding now. And I believe these are some of the deficiencies. And the earlier ECOWAS looked at the root cause because there will be a friend of early warning mechanisms. And no trust on nations that are part of this bloc, this political and economic group, they should have the power. So bit here or nice so I can say, hey, Mamping, ye bit me a suku. But you say enkasa. Until say be born EBC and so ECOWAS member states are responding. And I think it's a flawed premise for you to go about a regional group. Share other groups around the world. European Union and other what they say Europe could be akoso. I think there are early warning mechanisms. They are strong. Oh ye be born and so it me catch I think. ECOWAS Parliament or it me call ne MPP NPCB NDC for also can home next okay Mona represent Ghana and ECOWAS Parliament. Near Kosumpo, you hardly get to know what is happening. And so I think that should be an avenue. To say a person in your central bank to spend one currency, ECO. What discussions are we making? How are we strengthening the individual currencies of the member states to achieve that? And we need to have a judicial system. Bibi Hawa, you don't necessarily go to the international tribunal. You have to get a court within the ECOWAS sub-region. What are we doing to achieve that? In terms, we are individual nations. Yes, will be a year but Bibi Bonisi and I can say ECOWAS. You respond, and we are overburdening His Excellency. Within this weekend, no say His Excellency has 2 roles. Or share so as Ghanaians, or say share ECOWAS. And they say, Juma, no, I did 2 names or September way, and now within now what 3 way. They are going to disrupt his schedule of activities. Individuals say, or don't suffer from crime. Then he gives a directive saying say. And I don't think it is helping anybody because or maybe I want the peculiar issues, the man paying was concentrated on. Even though you are taking care of the whole of West Africa, I think the various blocks within ECOWAS should also make the work of His Excellency easy for him.
Senegal, Mali, Guinea, Benin, the SCC or Honum. Can one conclude, sir, the West African soil has a weaker understanding of democratization?
Among Francophone countries, sometimes mimbu or more time be brave. But because more than I say, obi say when you are found with the now so ne obey bia just a ushushu Emma would go ahead. When him say UK for independence 57 to a large extent. A woman a long group say MP. But Francophone for no or reserves our Paris. Sika Woody, France near control. Bibia Oye, France near control. And to a large extent, I think they have not been emancipated well to be able to stand on their feet. There is a relapse.
What needs to be done?
Well, I'm proposing that His Excellency can involve the French government, even though it is a shame that African countries and the continent will always fall on our former colonial masters. But because of the influence of France on the Francophone ECOWAS bloc, West African, I think Semampene Emmanuel Macron beat me at a dream on how France can help stop this rampant spate of coups in their former colonies, West Africa.
Now, before I take leave of you, the character Mama de Demboya, a corporal in France in 2018, 2019, Alpha Conde and appointed as the battalion commander, promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel, and then got promoted in 2020 as colonel. Now no a group of army people Alpha Conde trust you pa. Wabra attempted say obeko for a third time no. Na ni pabin tiase no odo mu etwa no hia. Then this man came in as the leader of trusted army people around the president. Na ene what take this decision we. What does it tell our African leadership?
Oh well, if you want to look at it internationally, I think say it is best practice. Say ubinye nipi kukudam multi security say omombo mobile. Because Asrafonia police for were the same goal, but omo roles no different. And an army for a country has the sole responsibility. So we safeguard the sovereignty and territorial integrity of a country. Sovereignty, as I say, power to stand on your own as an independent state recognized by Amansanko by the United Nations. Wontumi aka say me or mine no share so we then control airspace or territorial waters. We na for asede. Into anybody put at a sensitive situation, our access to a minor tasem. Into your choice of chief of defense staff, your choice of army commander, your choice of naval commander, your choice of one to a large extent is built on trust. Senior working. But over and again, time and again, or Heneba, and you say Abuabeka wa nephew to me. Or Egypt, I know see African country, defense minister, any true Mampein Mohamed Morsi Abayso, to say only President Abdel Fattah Sisi, Oshe Burkina Faso Abu Sakara, ono ankasa ni yonko brebo, your friend of Bless Campori, any true that dear so, and I can't away and so what body day. Until I believe that even though we are saying, say, African politicians should be inclusive, far unia, and now offer say put sensitive in positions. What they will be for a bar. Sometimes the person betrays you. So it defeats the purpose. Say, oh, don't bring those who are close to you to say, of course, Saudi Arabia. Defense minister, because Yes, because nipa on your mojano, you bet me a convincing say he should turn his back against you. And so I think your question is a very good one. How do we situate taking away nepotism on matters of security while protecting the persons because they get betrayed? And saying a hate man pay on also you should to So who do you keep around you as chief of defense staff, as your bodyguard? I think it's a very good question you are raising, sir. African presidents should be careful that people be put in such sensitive positions.
That's gonna pay. Everybody, IBRAHIM is a security analyst or no on Guinea. And sense na abusiam bacho Ghana bam no ye bedi hon komo na tumi run ye ready about research and clinic hypertension, diabetes, typhoid, malaria, PAS, menstrual disorder, waist pains, infertility, me bacho anemia, liver disorder, no kidney problem, no arthritis, no me bacho wo de any say over 0244 961696 over call Pankono Market Pacific filling station no wo mu anim hwepe wo ni job in Rabang no and wo edan ba and we Tumira near Rade Heba Research and Clinic. Omu Ebabwa Natural Company Limited. Oko no compare cell strength capsules ni bi ato. Prostate capsules no home. 2-man capsules no Ebabwa premature ejaculation, weak erection, waist pains no, reduced sex drive me bacho. Offer 0204 61 61 61. Womu Ebajo so kona ka bani dane eba okuma so benya no ni bi atom. Tinated any case work akra obenya bi PK Gombila and Alhaji Muhammad Ewa Tamalin. Vital 20 ne over 0244 876321. Pharmaceutical shop and license chemical shop nyano. Vital 20 no over kwana is your kind of so. So Joy Industries Limited and I product in. Now stress level our flow otanya code. We are slow to healing of wounds. But just to be beating not the nuclear check and then otanya infections are Vital 20 and I make come for Ediamawo. Number 0244 876321. When you be able to me abwa pa. I mean can't just say garlic cadrodie and one victory garlic mixture. Victory garlic mixture. O blood no encyclopedia is a way to me near Fusani ye e woni padianum. Sanso and I wanna say atatai. When say triti. Yes, yana tiacho. But your cholesterol level no was ra. Oko okaisi dragley honma. Na wa checking at a report ventures kings work el home. Oko ashama na equis pharmacy no wedama pharmacy benyo biato. For the men's about mystic konaka make decrease apedan I call Danny Heba ewo kumasi number is 0242 545633 0242 545633 Victory Garlic Mixture. Alright, John OWUSU Martin.
Ya eja.
Wana muye.
Ya mi adom. Yiri se monso mo hoye.
Eda yankopon ase. Ya hoye pa. Yedi nkomo a o mamu adwenche ataba se enkebeye kwampa eni akasai ena yemfantrade ewo yesuku num na mafa no enyantiasie eyi yena su eni challenger ye mafa no bia na sa desuafo no bi ewo on English reading and then writing enyina empu ena ya tese twi kasai asase a amanfo mu Ghana fo adese o mote English abotimamu ene ablofo mpo mo so nya Ghana fo esua ne den ewo ohima krom say
Yo medase ne chia Wontumi ahwefo ne tifu nyina ne tia ne se e kire se Ghana fo no ye ni mre ewo ho mesua ho yi na ye lian kasa na imba bia ye ni hwe
yenye dai
de o se ye ne se wo mu etwa sa kire menua de kasa language eno na ma o ma tumpo se o te kasa bia be du bia tumi kire iyawo utumi kire de wo pe baba yi negotiations utumi ni yi sinina pa seka English no me koye bibi wo me sa padeɛ no ntime kɔ hɔ ne na kɔdi sɛ adwa no sɛ mesua kasa na mekɔ nnipa no hɔ straight nya ɛno nti aborɔfo no ahu sɛ twii no ankasa no Ghana ha wɔn ka akan no dɔɔso ne hanko West Africa nnipa bebree tumi ka akan kasa ɛti sɛ mepɛ sɛ madwadie tu mpɔ wɔ Ghana maa mu na mpɛ sɛ madwadie tu mpɔ wɔ West Africa ha deɛ ada na mensua kasa no na memfa kasa no nyame so mekasa na bɛdwa metumi aduru biara no metumi akyerɛ m'adwene ayɛ deɛ a ɛsɛ sɛ metumi yɛ ɛno nti na ɔmutu saa na mɔ no nti deɛ ɔsɛ yɛyɛ no sɛ ɔma biara ni hɔ ne nua fa sa baabi kaade ɔma biara ni hɔ a wɔto ne kasa atwe a wɔtu mpɔ da ma baako mpo ni hɔ deɛ meka yi obi a wɔse ɛnyɛ nokorɛ no paa ɔnsɛ nhwɛ ɔnyɛ research no hwɛ nti Ghana no yɛade yɛ nyinaa yɛ yano nneɛma a yɛbɛyɛ ho ma no tu mpɔ wɔmasua tu mpɔ no ma no tu mpɔ no yɛato atwene asɛm wɔ a yɛaka ne mprɛ bebree ɛnso so wɔmnim nnipa no bebree nim sɛ ɛno na kɛyɛ ade nti na ɛtum saa bere a yɛntumi yɛ ho hwɛ nti Ghana English anaa Englishfoɔ atwa sa kyerɛ yɛne yɛde yɛ man na yɛde kasa yɛhwɛ ne nsua wo.
Does it somehow suggest that there are some components within educational structure? Yes, for any alcohol and just and many you try to go for you.
Etisa, oh, say kasa no akasa Ghana. Oka argument ye ba say. Ghana ye kasa doso. And you should go around 60 languages in Ghana. Would the end into? Oka say ya. Yes, I say too. And my baby, I trust it, baby, home Casada Dawson. Europe, Swami, German, Dutch, Canina, Nana no more trust in a shame, but what Cacasa, Nubia. And Chase a chin somewhat. You walk a quencher. Some young to move a truck and run away. And let's say, well, the dear so, yes, a tram a quarter. You turn among Fufro, who's a Ghana back, may you say ya, and a big boy. Parochial interest, you knew baby cry.
And here I am, free.
And yeah, what's the education free? Say Constitution, your lingua franca, and your English. Constitution, you bet you are Mendeno. You bet you are Mendeno, as a set yeah, and you may be stakeholders analysis, yeah, sensitization, be now for tests as a casa win your pa. Nay, your Constitution saying you free necro. John a casa yaja too, and a casa win. Tinyaja Constitution Ituria. After your syllables, your BBI, your books, your education policies, practices, BBI. Naya, Sam Cosacasani. Nebasa, and Chakran. Once a Sacasan Tumpo, Cassi, Nebe woman, Nasu, no Matiasi.
Abedasi.
Yes, Medasi.
OWUSU is an educationist. Mami Koko beat me any video takra aga 3 classes no. I got it.
Where your friend was saying, your friend me a bed. Your friend walk now where your friend was saying, your friend with you now where your friend was saying, your friend a quadrant. Your friend will pop now where your friend will yaw now where your friend go to no coffee.
Georgina ama Kinebua sa ono na eche nkwara ntwi e London e Mountain na do ka se ode ya no no se ka no se yahu ye de tell ni wo via ne ba na o se ye very yahu ma do ka ko ni ya no mo no so pa ko bra fo ni se ya na what about you?
I'm so I'm back in tomorrow. Remember baby I'm back.
Our from the church.
I'm back.
Guinea. Mama check a care you on the SU on what you heard for the first time. Your reaction?
From the SU Guinea now. No reaction said Misuma Africa. Misuma Africa. You see, don't you make us ask me? Now, because make a banker. Make it say, Russia as a sociologist, an anthropologist, and theologians. As I said, or more can I say, yes, exactly what is wrong with some leaders in Africa. Is it a question of color? Yeah, is it a question of orientation? Is it a question of what? Actually, because it's so painful. So guilty. But we buy. Now you're from Conte. Last Conte. 24 years. 24. And then I said, and I was people. I was 2010. I found we a buy. Then I got so 2 times, only 2 times. Only 2 times are overview. I want to understand theologians and sociologists and anthropologists and maybe what exactly is happening to some African leaders. Because I've found the 2 times in a show, no, amend the constitutional. Or amend the constitutional. Nipe wuye, nipe pray. African leaders or AU, never were him for. I want to my way no. Digiba, Boba, what is so be a casa. Digiba, Boba, what is so be a casa. I want to get the UN. Head of the UN, Antonio Guterres, I issue statement to me. Tana, I fuck on the car say, or change the constitutional, or ye, Nipane, Nanyammoa. I'm on from Green, or more to a bow, or more to do a two, or more you with any partner, Nanyammoa. You and no more. AU, or more. African leaders, more in fact. I say, nobody will ask for Sekumra. But when a situation gets to the point, say, if there's no positive change of government, possible, inevitably, never be a revolution. Since the days of Adam, now, if you make change, peaceful change impossible, you make violent change inevitable. But if you make peaceful change impossible, you make violent change inevitable.
Ghana in 1964, one party state. After Cuba, sister, socialist and the coup, police, come on, stop that. Why you make Ghana one party state? Ghana one party state, you know. Over there, I change the government. Not Cuba. It's a CIA for now. Please stop that. Can you see this? I mean, you African leaders say, Sanyama Kosha, now all change the constitution, where were the African leaders? Where were the UN leaders? ECOWAS, where were the ECOWAS leaders? What to be a country to after the coup, so bad. And coup. But I'm saying that it is a total fact. So if you make peaceful change impossible, you make violent change inevitable. African leaders make us weep not, child. I will not weep for anybody. I will not weep for anybody. Because I'm going to support to put on support. Man, I'm actually about you. I don't want to survive.
All right.
Yes, we have all the resources. Your kind of resources. Say, uranium. Uranium, uranium, gold. And I think 2018 or 2019. I mean, in cases, my cases are not a walk to make follow up walking. So, what do you know? We have all the resources. Look, so come here. Now, over so can concrete to can say, Accra, can Kumasi. So, I'm going capital Accra, Kankane, Kumasi. Ababa Mamia, son of San, and Amamia, one Naka from Kumasi, Accra, Kumasi. Poverty, abject poverty. What has happened? Should you see Uganda? As a master, Museveni came around before 1990. Museveni. Oh yeah, Tanzania from Nabua, Mautus, Museveni Baye, and Uganda. She be a copy. When African leaders meet, Obitimi Naku Kodron Kanjo Bizarre, Orania Moyane, Somali, they staged a coup there. African leaders intervened, ECOWAS intervened. Wamsi, you are the president of Gaba. And you didn't answer, no, another one, Asanaba. Because a woman said on message you could. Unlike the 1981 coup at Ghana, unlike the 1972 Ghana for about 69. And in another for 73. What I say? Ghana for about 79, he led him. Into Ghana for about 83. So a checkpoint and the 81 coup meaning I am not there. Not 70, because that time also. Kofi Buya say, "Oh my change, impossible." He let the man come. But other coups, you know, one man, and trained, so who go for FRC, to SMC. It's just you. She never see Uganda. Africa or South Sudan, but some of our leaders are not good. Kenyaka, a bit of the piano, but I say, you walk up. Nigeria, Musi, Africa, never. Why not to analyze why I'm going to say, or the Libya, and what a chocolate. Ocean, my man, and parents of Sahara. But we have Guinea, Guinea, Obi Cotton, Guinea, Diamond, Diamond, Cotton, Fofo, I'm a French businessman, autonomous French businessman. And he bears a French businessman for triple. So, what good number? We didn't go down about the group I also for two crew. Maybe it's a combat because if you make peaceful change impossible, you make violent change inevitable.
Now, that's about major way. As enough. Speaker say appeal the ultimate declare seat no vacant. And that's the same.
And I want to say, about the state of execution. In law, so the Biasama na Obonoa, no fire appeal. And so fire appeal, now the review but from state of execution. State of execution, natural say. So the best Biasama. Obono. No one wants some cat. Now I appeal. Na appeal. Only say, who be the them? You have my steam. And that's what I should be the man with the moon. Only should be the so, fire stay one. Memphis stay on. No fire just only a court. No court meaning me. No, not just a stay on. So the fire stay on. No, and they say, court no was here. The high court of kind beyond. So, the trouble for being traveling, and no, and yet, my say, but the yacht, but the yacht, those others are frozen. Simon overcome those others, others frozen. And he speak because it was staying on air. This is a person. Memphis stay or because appeal per se doesn't mean stay. Appeal per se. Appeal and stay. It is only in chieftaincy. And some member can say, we are traditional council and the but we are forcibly true. No go file appeal now. And your file a stay. A yes or no file stay. Automatically a stay. In chieftaincy there. But other issues in there, overlay appeal, and yes, stay. Yes, offer stay. And the no speaker, Casa, no sanity.
Now, that's not pay.
Now, no,
make out as usual, yes,
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not here for that. A lot of people say I'm in some for one day. We from Germany and all.
So I don't want to come.
Some member want to make up or Wontumi. Now, yeah, Germany, we are showing ya. Yeah, I'll show ya.
Saturday,
Saturday now, until now, so outside Africa,
how many radio stations do I go meet you?
Oh, I see. Well, I didn't know. On just offer me, and what we Saturday, no, the other. I'm sorry. So Saturday,
now everyone, and no matter how someone come out OWUSU. I have original chairman, Ralph, lawyer at Mapia, Never. Hey!
Excuse me, what's your secret? Laser calcium honey to cleanse your colon. For more patches, contact Capital O2 on 0244 225522 or 0270 225522 or 0550 409999. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
21st Clinic, a sciatica expert. Sciatica expert, a 21st Clinic. Ya want ye be draw a sound ya ba. Ya your lab test na bi no. Ya be your massage bi ya wo ba ya so ra wo ye bi da. Ya ye what machine so. Ye be draw ye ya wo no. E to so no e ti na wo no. E sane fa wo sirem wa na se wo na tu nyina fa wo na so wo nyina no. Sa e wo tete ma pe na wo die mia. Ya friend sciatica. Na wo ye expert e wo Ghana no. E 21st Clinic. Ya more than 10 branches in Ghana. Would you see you must say and cry baby? Say you be for our Tadima, and if you come number 9, and